What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KV Sports Game Question. I'm here with Cole as always, and today the topic is going to be LeBron James and the future of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we saw the trade deadline on, I believe it was last Thursday.
Crazy.
Let's just put that at least.
Everyone.
6 guys from the Cavs were shipped in: Isaiah Thomas, Crowder, Rose was out.
Wade
went back to Miami. Cleveland had no regard.
No.
LeBron just put everyone back in their place.
Exactly.
In return, they got Clarkson from LA,
Larry
Nance from LA,
George Hill.
Yes.
From Sacramento.
And then they got Hood from Utah.
Yeah, Hood from
So
Utah.
They definitely got a bunch of younger players.
Yeah.
They definitely went down in youth.
I think about 1 year it was.
Yeah, because with Jay Crowder and Rose, especially Isaiah Thomas, a couple of older guys in their days, about 28, 29 average.
Yeah, especially.
So to get them out of there and refill guys in Cleveland who can look up to LeBron and play with LeBron and have him as an idol almost.
Yeah.
So put bench players around LeBron is the best thing to do at Cleveland right now.
Not only makes LeBron better as a mentor, but it makes everyone that comes off the bench a better overall player because they're playing with the greatest player right now.
That's topic for another day. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, that's perfect topic for another day.
Yeah.
But so Cleveland's played, I believe, 2 games with all the new guys. They're 2-0 to start off. 34-22, third in the East. What is your prediction at the ending? You see Toronto at the 1 seed, Boston at the 2 seed. Do you think Cleveland's gonna try to get into a 1 or 2 seed, or do you think they're gonna stay at 3?
I think they could. Okay, I think they'll obviously try for the 1 seed, but to me they don't need to be.
Yeah.
Like last year, I believe they went in as the number 2 seed behind Boston.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, they need to just worry about winning games and making it to the postseason, and then making it ultimately to the final.
Well, that's the thing about the East. When you have LeBron in the East, whenever he punches his ticket into the playoffs, it's a different game for LeBron. The playoffs is different, and he essentially with the trade deadline, when he got the youth, these are a lot of guys who haven't really played in playoff series. Yeah. Rodney Hood last year was in Game 7 against the Clippers in the West, but he didn't really get a lot of playing time. George Hill was in Sacramento starving for playoff games. Then you had Larry Nance and Clarkson in LA on a very young team who has not competed at all. So
since like 2009,
yeah.
I want to say.
So to get a bunch of young guys in Cleveland with youth, I think it's going to change the Cavs. As you can
rejuvenate. They'll be able to run longer.
Exactly.
And have LeBron. I mean, I don't think they would rest LeBron more, but they would be able to not
more rotations.
More rotations.
Well, the thing is too with that is you can get new guys, new minutes, and you just saw from that first game in Boston.
Yeah.
The chemistry was great. Everyone's hyped up, and they're still playing without an all-star in Kevin Love.
Exactly, with his fractured hand.
Yeah, Kevin Love will be back soon potentially. That's the thing. Can Kevin Love change the outcome of the Cleveland Cavaliers? Because people are saying he's gonna have trouble fitting in.
Yeah, which I don't. Okay, he was good. He's a great player, obviously, but he's not that player that's gonna make or break the Cavs.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Kevin Love's one of those guys. When you look at the finals in 2016 where they beat the Warriors, Kevin Love didn't do a lot in that series.
No.
So when you look at Kevin Love, if he can't really produce, does he really need that many minutes? That's why you have Larry Nance, a younger guy who can get rebounds, score.
Athletic finisher. He didn't dunk on anybody.
So going off this topic, what do you think was the best addition to the Cavs in that trade deadline?
I'd say Jordan Clarkson because they had a bunch of lackluster 1s and 2s on their roster. So getting rid of Wade and who else was it?
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Rose was hurt. He didn't get to play a lot. They got rid of him.
Yeah, and it was funny because Utah didn't even sign him for the trade. But going back to Jordan Clarkson, I think him being a part of the Cavs now, it'll be younger, more athletic. He'll be able to control the 1 and control the floor ultimately a lot better than I think IT would be.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like Clarkson. He's a floor general. He's one of those guys who wants to make plays. He's not afraid to shoot lights out.
Exactly.
But I think one of the better acquisitions for the Cavs is George Hill from Sacramento.
Yeah.
Because George Hill was one of those guys who went against LeBron a couple years ago.
On the Pacers.
On the Pacers, exactly. So he's familiar with LeBron James.
Exactly.
So I think once he gets into the playoffs, will there be chemistry with him and LeBron? I think George Hill is going to be a good addition playing guard for the Cavs.
He's a veteran too. I don't know how old he is.
I want to say 29-ish, 30-ish, yeah.
Somewhere in there. LeBron's like 34 now, so not much.
Well, another thing is too for the Cavs is what happens to LeBron James now. At the end of his year, he's on contract. Where does he go? Where do you think he ultimately goes?
I'd say top spots. gotta say the Cavs. He could always stay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking San Antonio, L.A.
Lakers.
Lakers. Yeah, Lakers. Sorry. And then the Heat.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna throw. Did you say Rockets?
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna throw in the Rockets there because Chris Paul, Harden, I think they're all buddies.
Yeah.
And I think ultimately it's gonna be a pitch for LeBron. If the Cleveland Cavaliers can go to the finals again and potentially put Golden State or Houston to 7, potentially find a way to win that series, does LeBron want to stay in Cleveland?
Exactly.
Why would you want to leave a team that just captured a title with young guys?
But
if you lose, that's gonna open so many options, and that's why that trade to send Isaiah Thomas and Channing Frye to LA changed it for the Lakers. The Lakers opened up so much cap space with Clarkson and Larry Nance.
Yeah.
And now they can get rid of Julius Randle, who's on contract. LA is going to have money to spend. Magic Johnson wants free agents in LA.
He wants Paul George. Magic Johnson wants Paul George or LeBron. Which to me, if LeBron went to LA and he would be able to give the young team what they need as a mentor to be able to give them that next step into the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Magic Johnson and the Lakers, they have their draft pick, Alonzo Ball, but now they want a free agent, a star free agent that can put them to the next level, get them in the playoffs. So I think it's going to be interesting. I think you cannot predict where LeBron's going to go right now, as of now. Because you look at those games where he played with the Cavs, LeBron was happy in those last 2 games with Clarkson. You know, they're all laughing at each other, you know, throwing out celebrations.
Exactly.
I definitely think if the Cavs can, you know, give LeBron a pitch to say, why not come back for 2 more years, he can definitely do it in his career. And, you know, that's the thing. The future is going to be based off the end of the season, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would, like I said, LeBron's going to get pitches from other teams. But you know LeBron loves winning. That's why he joined the Heat. You know, he wanted to create something.
With Wade and
That's why, will he go back to the Heat? That's a good argument. But I would say right now, if there's a team other than the Cavs, I'm going to throw out the Rockets, just because I said before.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, James Harden.
Yeah.
What else would you want?
Capella.
Right now. They're all good friends. I've heard the San Antonio, but does LeBron really want to be with Kawhi Leonard? I've heard Kawhi Leonard might leave. But would LeBron want to go to San Antonio? He loves Popovich, but
San Antonio is getting really old with LaMarcus Aldridge,
Gasol's still in there,
Gasol,
Parker's still playing.
Tony Parker, and they do have some young guards and centers, but nothing that will please LeBron to make him want to go to them. I mean, a couple years ago, I know it was an option for him when they were running. They were really good, but I mean, nowadays they're super old, so.
That's the thing. San Antonio, they have no youth factor. They have a lot of older, like you said, guards in DeJounte Murray. Younger guards in DeJounte Murray. But that's a guy who hasn't, you know, really displayed potential. Why bring LeBron in there?
Exactly.
Because I think that's why LeBron went to Miami in 2010. Dwayne Wade was there. Dwayne Wade and LeBron were good friends. Why would you want to play with Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
So I think in order for LeBron to leave, he's got to go to a buddy somewhere. You know, somewhere where he wants to be. He's gonna be happy.
Exactly.
You know, he's an older guy in his career. LeBron's potentially only got 5-6 more years left.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't want to be that workhorse potentially. So that's that for LeBron James. So
what do you think about the Cavs as a
in general right now? At the end of the season, I think the Cavs are going to be what they always do. I think they can go to the finals, but it depends if they play in the finals. I think if they play the Warriors, depending on injuries, because that's the thing about the NBA. You blink your eyes and look at John Wall's out, Love's out, Cousins out, Porzingis is out, Jeremy Lin at the beginning of the season's out. So
crazy.
One game it takes, and who knows? Kevin Durant goes down.
Yeah.
What if LeBron goes down? So one person goes down in the NBA changes the whole outcome.
Exactly.
But right now, let's say everyone stays healthy. I think the Cavs are going to get a 2 seed.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think Boston's going to be a 3. And I would say for the Eastern Conference Finals, I think the Raptors are going to go there.
Raptors?
A completely underrated team.
They are. They're very underrated.
So I would say Toronto, Cleveland, in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think who's stopping LeBron on the Raptors?
Exactly.
They have a rookie in OG Anunoby. I don't think he can do that. Ibaka cannot guard LeBron.
No.
You know that. So I would say Eastern Conference Finals, Cavs, Raptors, like I said before. I'm going to take the Cavs in 6.
Yes.
So who do you think they're going to play in the finals, though?
Finals, I'm going to say Rockets.
You're going to say, wait, Rockets, Warriors. Are you going to throw the Thunder in there?
No.
I don't think the Thunder can do it back-to-back series. I think they're going to get tired.
Yeah, they're going to get tired because Melo, he's coming off an ankle injury, I want to say.
Yeah.
So he's older.
Same with Westbrook just came off a little day-to-day injury.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy,
so I don't think Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, and Paul George all have the chemistry yet. I know, sure, they're playing good, but if one person has a good game, the other two are lackluster.
Well, that's
none of them. It's either one or none.
They're one for all.
Yeah.
I feel like down in OKC, like you said, if Westbrook has a good game, George struggles. I think in order for the Thunder to be successful, Paul George needs to get more shots.
Yes, Paul George needs to be more of a bigger role.
Yeah.
Melo needs to come off the bench.
For sure.
Because they need someone to like produce points, be able to score and defend efficiently coming off the bench to help out the second string people.
Well, that's a team that potentially could go to the finals. But you look back, as we're gonna wrap up this video, looking back to the Cavs, 34-22 right now. You know, we'll check in a little bit later. We'll see how the Cavs do. For KV Sports Beyond Question, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.